Argentine farmers at the Expo Agro fair in San Nicolás. Forecasts of a record harvest and better prices are fueling optimism. But the war in Iran has caused oil prices to rise faster than crop revenues. That's squeezing profit margins for grain exporters, and not just in Argentina. We're already seeing it reflected in fertilizers, for example, where prices are already rising sharply, and fuel could also be a determining factor here. Any increase in costs will be passed on to prices. The shortage of certain grains and other commodities might offset this for us. But experts believe the sector won't be able to offset the rise in fertilizer prices. Iran is the world's third largest exporter of urea. Qatar is second, Oman is fifth, Saudi Arabia is sixth, so the conflict zone is one of the main fertilizer exporting regions. Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia, all oil exporting nations, can expect higher revenues. Argentina as well, with its Vaca Muerta fracking area, but there is a risk of local inflation. This rise in fuel prices comes at a bad time, as it will push inflation upward because fuel costs affect a large part of the cost structures across all production chains. Rogelio Frigerio, an economist and governor of one of Argentina's major agricultural provinces, is trying to remain optimistic. I hope the war will be very short-lived. In general, there's an increase in commodity prices, and in that regard, Argentina obviously has enormous competitiveness. Argentina is on the path to becoming a country, not one with oil, but an oil-producing country, and that, of course, is always a safeguard against these conflicts. Outside of Expo Agro, motorists in Argentina and other countries such as Peru are paying up to 10% more for fuel, while Brazil, Mexico, and Chile are trying to moderate the price hikes. U.S. bank Goldman Sachs expects higher inflation in Latin America and has revised its growth forecast for Mexico downward, but kept its forecast for Argentina unchanged and even revised its forecast for Brazil upward.